This is a special podcast presentation from 700WLW.com. This is Casey Boland on Demand.
Worth checking out on the blog. We got a few things just found this morning. A pet sea monster. You look at this video, this little GIF, you can't really tell what it is. Toward the end, it looks like it's a huge stingray. But what would make this kid go down and pet it, I have no idea. That's called a tease, but it's an accurate tease. Then you got me with a Stanley Cup. Can't beat that. More shots in there of the worst diving competition. Put that up late yesterday. This guy got a 0.0 in an international diving competition, and it almost hurts to watch. But check out that and more on my page at 700WLW.com. We have Casey Boland now on Subject of Money. Casey, it's important when it comes to your beneficiaries. You should list them on the life insurance policy and a lot of other accounts as well. Where else should they be listed?
Well, you've got it with your company retirement plan, each of your IRA accounts. It could be an annuity, pension, trust, as you mentioned, with life insurance policies. And you do it correctly for most assets and forget a few. Well, maybe you've left heirs out with a big problem. And with today's complex family units, it's common to have an ex-spouse as well as stepkids.
So let's say in my IRA, if I list, 3 beneficiaries, that list actually overrides whatever would be in my will?
That's right, because it bypasses your will in most cases. And so it's really important to think about how you're dividing your assets when you're assigning percentages to your beneficiaries, because people will think about with their will, well, this is what I structured, this is what I've done. There's a number of different types of assets with the ones we named earlier that the IRA, the annuity, the insurance policy, those will bypass your will.
Example, IRA, let's say you have 4 kids and you want to divide the money 4 ways, but then one of those 4 kids predeceases you. You have to do something about that. At least you have to say what you want to happen with that money. At least you should.
That's right. You want to make sure that you take that extra step and understand that if you just name the 4 and something happens to one of them, they predecease you, then it's going to be divided among the 3. And if you're okay with that, then you're done. If you prefer that the share for the one child that predeceases you stays and continues on with their children, your grandkids, then you can set up something what's called per stirpes, and that will then make sure that it continues to follow those bloodlines.
Per stirpes sounds like an STD. No, I'm kidding.
It's just a Latin phrase, and per stirpes, and it'll make sure that it continues to follow the path of your surviving kids.
All right. Casey Boland, thank you very much. It is 8:54. Let you know what Scott Sloan has coming up momentarily. 700 WL.